Today I wanted to share with you something that I was going to share when Mercury was in retrograde, but it will be back, and this is actually good for any time. So it was just inspired by Mercury in retrograde. So save this video for when Mercury's in retrograde again, but you can use this in your real life like I did yesterday. So my name is Jill Davenport, and I am a coach and a wellness practitioner in Los Angeles. So yesterday I was doing a Facebook ad for a webinar that I have coming up for wellness practitioners on how to grow their business without burning out. So it took me 7 hours to do this Facebook ad. Yes, 7 hours. So I think the normal amount of time that it seems like it would take would be like 30 to 45 minutes. After about 3 hours of working on this thing and then telling me that I need to go back and change something and whatever, and then having to redo everything over and over again, I was at the point where I wanted to throw my beautiful computer and break it against the wall and then just cry. But then I remembered this thing that I was going to share with you about how to go through Mercury in retrograde. And I was like, oh yeah, I can do this now. So things are going to happen that happen in Mercury retrograde. It's just part of life. So what it is using difficult situations to practice patience. Because easy, when things are going well for us, when everything's going smoothly and everything's working out, that doesn't teach us anything except like maybe how to copy that and do it again. But when things aren't going our way, that's the time when we can really learn and evolve and grow. So when things aren't going your way, that's the best time to practice patience. I had a meditation teacher that talked about that, and this really stuck with me about how when things go wrong or whatever, she was talking about she got a flat tire and she was on the side of the road, and she thought, how wonderful, I get to practice patience. So I thought that was really interesting. And it's like, yeah, okay, it's easy to have inner peace and be happy when things are going our way, but when things are challenging, that's when we really get to practice our patience. When it's a tough situation, when I'm needing patience, it's because I'm frustrated because things aren't going the way that I thought they were. They aren't happening fast enough. I'm wasting time, and that's what I thought was like, I'm wasting all this time and it's taking too long, you know? But as soon as I shifted to practicing patience, that became an activity in itself. And let me tell you, the last 4 hours of creating that ad, the last 4 hours were so much more pleasant and easy than the first 3, because I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna settle in. This is gonna take as long as it's gonna take. And of course, I was lucky because I had the time to do it. I had set aside the day to do it because I had been resisting it for a while because I'm not very good at Facebook ads. So I did have the time to do that. So I just said, okay, I laid down on the couch and was on my computer just chilling, you know, just figuring out, okay, it's gonna take as long as it takes. And for me, it was so much easier, so much better, so much more of a pleasant experience. So you might be wondering, how do you practice patience if you've never tried this before? Okay, so I have a few tips. So first of all, the first thing you wanna do is breathe slowly into the belly, because when we're frustrated, the first thing we usually do is hold our breath. You know, get tense, hold our breath. So you want to breathe, first of all, and then let go of the need to control the situation. Let go of the need to have it go the way that you planned. Let go of it. Say, okay, this is how it's going now. That's what I did. I was like, okay, this is what's happening. This is how it's going. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing to move forward, and it's going to take as long as it's going to take. And me being frustrated and me being angry is not going to make it go any faster. And in fact, it's probably going to make it worse. It's going to make it go slower. I'm going to make mistakes because I'm just emotional. So letting go of that need to control. Okay, and then also seeing it as if you're doing something, because you're not wasting time or whatever. This is a new thing that you're doing. So you're actually being productive by practicing patience. So you're not wasting your time. And this will make it feel like it's going smoother because you're going smoother. You have this smoother thought pattern, this inner peace that you're practicing patience, and you're breathing and you're letting go of that frustration and that need to control and just letting it flow. And that will bring you back into flow. And it can change our actions positively. And because action is inspired by emotion, and emotion is inspired by thoughts. And guess what? We can control our thoughts by shifting the way that we view something. So by shifting our paradigm, we can change our thoughts, change our emotions. Plus, patience improves pretty much everything. So this is why you should practice patience. Okay, so first of all, practicing patience, having good patience, lowers stress. I mean, that's enough right there, because stress is the #1 killer of your health, of your mind, of like life. Stress sucks. Okay, so first of all, lower stress. That should be enough, but I got more. So second of all, it improves your relationships. Nobody wants to be around an impatient person. So by being more patient, it helps you in your relationships with everyone, romantic, family, business, whatever, any kind of relationships you have with people. If you have more patience, you're able to listen, you're able to not be reactive, you're able to communicate in a way that it makes you more open to communicating patiently so that they understand your needs and you can understand theirs. So it helps, and plus you're not all stressed out. So it helps with relationships, and it makes you more enjoyable to be around, which there are tons of perks to that. Like you'll get invited to things maybe, you know, because if you're enjoyable to be around, then you're gonna get invited to things. You can get work or jobs or whatever. If people like to be around you because they're like, oh, that person's so chill and like, you know, just easygoing, then people are gonna wanna be around you. And that's pretty much like so many opportunities open up for you with that. Okay. It makes for a happier life. Patience makes for a happier life. You're more happy. Hello? Because you're patient. And it's like, okay, this is what I'm doing now. Being patient. And then, here's another one. Saves you money. What? How's it save you money, Jill? Well, I'll tell you. I'll give you an example. Because the other day, I ordered business cards. And normally, I want to get them as quickly as possible because I can't wait to see them. I want to see what they look like. I want to get them right away. But I was like, you know what? I have enough business cards right now. I'll put it on the slowest one possible. It was not that much cheaper, but I was like, you know what? I don't need them right away. It's okay. So I saved a few bucks. Not that it's that big a deal, but it's like a few bucks saved, a few bucks earned. So, and there's lots of other things like people want, whenever you want speed, you're going to pay more for it. So save you money. Also like being patient and waiting to purchase something instead of jumping right in, you might realize you don't really need it. So it's going to save you money. So many reasons to be patient. So many benefits. So I just want to remind you, when things start to go tough, when things start to get frustrating and irritating, take a breath and just think, how wonderful I get to practice my patience. All right. So if you like this video, go ahead and like it, love it, share it if you want to help some other people out too, and save it for whenever you need to see it again, like when Mercury is in retrograde. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.